Oh crap. Alrighty, today we gotta fix the Mini Cooper, which is a shame because it's never really been complete yet. A couple weeks ago, I tried to go out on a fun trip out to the Arizona Strip, and it hit some things that it wasn't designed for, or wasn't quite tuned for yet. We ended up breaking the front steering knuckles, we ended up breaking a couple bypasses in the rear, popped a tire, and what else? Oh, it developed a coolant leak shortly after. So, we'll get it put in the shop, get it fixed. We'll probably fix the four-wheel drive in it as well, and then we'll go have some fun. You gotta suck on this tube to shut it off. And then to the slider arm. All right, assessing some of the damage, and yep, it's broken.
It'd be easier to totally rebuild it.
I think it'd be easier just to straighten it and put it back on. And I only say that because the knuckles are ruined. We don't have time right now to get replacements. If we're gonna bring this to KOH, we just need to fix it. This got knocked slightly loose. For the hit that took, it handled it great. We need to get the right shocks in for this. Then we gotta get the bead locks fixed. Wow, that looks really goofy. Ooh.
I don't think it's supposed to come off like that.
Probably not. That one's bent too. Nice, they did their job. I'm gonna use heavier gauge next time. All right, so we took the wheels off, and so we could get these high steer arms off. I want to make a point that they didn't break completely off. Like, I would never suggest you just solely weld high steer arms on. They have this through bolt that goes through the original joint for a reason. And that's because of situations just like this. You want a mechanical bond, not just a weld. I mean, sometimes a weld is just fine. But in this instance, where we're welding two different materials together, something to hold it all together in case something like this happens is a good idea. Did you hit it right here?
Oh, yeah, there's a teeny tiny little piece of wood.
Just need to grind those knuckles down and weld them back on, and that's what we're gonna do for now. Maybe later down the road we'll get some better high steer knuckles that aren't just weld on, because I have a feeling this thing's gonna take some pretty hard hits with it having bypasses and bump stops and stuff like that. Alrighty, so Zach's been cleaning up the knuckle here. You can obviously see where it tore out. That's just the nature of this material. He's getting the high steer arms cleaned up to be put back on. Any thoughts?
These are pretty screwed up.
Are we gonna be able to save them?
Yeah, I think so. We'll just have to cut that. Clean up some of this, weld it back on.
I'm gonna work on getting the rear bypass shocks out so we can get the Bilsteins put on. Here's the good one. And it actually started separating as well. And by separate, I mean completely come apart. Anywho. And then this is what we're replacing them with.
So we got a new spacer right here cut out And I think there's a little bit more that we need to straighten out some things, but other than that, we should be good to weld these on here pretty quick.
You know, of all my years doing this, I've only gotten the bead broke off one time. That was with Rory and his tow truck. How's it going?
Good.
I was curious if your tire machine is getting used today.
You can come use it.
Sweet. All right, we'll be down. I just got off the phone with my dad, and he says they're at their shop all day today, and they just got a brand new tire machine. So we're gonna take these down there, because it's just easier to do that. We're gonna take our new bypass and coilover shocks and fill those up with nitrogen down there, and then we're just gonna have a good day at Matt's Off-Road Recovery. So let's go. Let's hit the road, Zach. We probably do target. There's everything. All right, so we're here now, and it was a little delayed because it was actually my dad's birthday, and we made it just in time for the surprise. So happy birthday, Dad, and thanks for letting us use your tire machine. Do your thing, Zach. Hey, and now we just have to get that out of there.
So what's wrong with this one?
Oh, this one has a slight leak right there. Just a bad overlap, which isn't the worst thing considering how many welds Zach did. So now we just need to fix this one. All right, and we're of course here to fill up shocks as well. Never gets old. All the shocks are filled up, and tires are dismounted, unmounted, demounted. Sure. So we can hit the road back to our shop. Nice.
Nice.
So we're not scratch free by just swapping the shocks out. I didn't quite know how the shock layout would be after I changed them. Figured I'd be out of the way enough. I am not. So the bypasses, right here, we'll go to this side. When you put it up in place, the reservoir comes in contact with that bar right there. See that? So I can't even put it all the way up, but if I did, that's what it would look like. Yes. So that's unacceptable at the moment. So we're gonna cut it out. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken cardboard, cut it out into a shape that I think will clear it. So we're not cutting the whole bar out, just a little bit. Something like that. And then we'll just cut it pretty much in line with that, and then we'll put a plate on it. By doing it this way, I think it's gonna retain a ton of the strength that we put into it, and obviously make room for the bypasses. Boom! How's the family? All right, so we got our piece here to gusset this, and I just lined it up and made a mark. I'll just cut that bar out. This is where I wish I had Sawzall blades. So I don't have any Sawzall blades, and that's what I was going to use to cut this upper portion out. So I got to go get some, and I think we're going to take the race Jeep. Race car. Race car. $50 for 3 blades. Crazy. What's this world coming to?
Where are we going?
Well, we're just testing it out. I figured the detour was as good as any. Oh, there's ice. This is what it's going to be like racing KOH, except a little different. That's why I chose the Jeep Cherokee. Not for its charming good looks or horsepower, but just its pure raw ability. $50 for 3.
That's gnarly.
Got ripped off. Here we go. I'd also like to make it clear that I did not know these bars would be in the way. I figured I'd put them long long out of the way. I was wrong. Well, we're gonna call that a day. Check back in tomorrow and probably get this thing wrapped up. Yeah, hopefully.
In one of our recent videos, we fixed the Rubicon, and by that I mean we fixed the transmission, we fixed an oil leak, we fixed the window, but we didn't fix the taillights because Rudy said, oh, it's fine. Who cares about taillights? Who needs them? Well, I care. So, I went on Amazon, I ordered some new taillights, we're gonna put them in. Alright. Wow. Okay. Alright. Perfectly smashed out the lens. It's incredible. Out with the old, in with the new. Good as new. Oh, now it stays open? Of course it does.
So, we ended up having to cut another inch out of it to clear for the bypass, but I think it's ready to get welded on now. I'm passing in my helmet and turning the gas on.
Turning the gas on might be good. Your helmet.
These are looking pretty good. I'm liking how strong they seem to be. And I've got some end caps here just to clean them up, finish them, you know, so that those don't, I don't know, you know, just so it looks good. And it does add strength a little bit too. But yeah. That would be that. Time to paint and put the shocks in. Looks good. Let's get one of these in now, shall we? Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest here. We're not gonna get all the repairs done on the Mini Cooper this week, and that's because me and Zach got the flu pretty bad. So we kind of only got to work on it Monday and Tuesday, and then yesterday Zach still wasn't filling up to it, and I barely got this shock put in because I still wasn't 100%. I should have just measured it before I put the shock in. But the shock body's shorter than the old shock that was in there. So we're going to have to lower the upper shock mounts here to get it to ride where I need it to. And so we're actually using the limit strap. We're going to do that next week when Zach comes back in and we're all feeling 100% and are excited to work on it again. Meanwhile, I have a Christmas party to go to. It's Saturday today. I haven't done anything exciting all week except sit on the couch and watch YouTube. So I want to do something fun. And I figured it's been a while since we took the sandrail out. And our party's down in Hurricane. So, let's drive it down. I don't know if she sounds good on camera, but in person, it sounds beautiful. Gotta wear hearing protection though. Too loud. Are we gonna make it? Is this dumb?
It is pretty dumb.
We better call my dad.
Yeah.
Just let him know that we're coming down the Honeymoon Trail. Hey, I'm just letting you know that we're coming down off the Honeymoon Trail with the sandrail. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So if we don't make it in time, or you know, or don't make it at all, that's where we'll be. Says he's all in. So I think it's time to go. And I feel bad for Jack. I'm missing out on this trip. I think so. Darn GPS.
We're lost.
No, no, no. We could go that way. Or we could keep going straight. What way do you want to go?
Which way is faster?
I don't know, but I know this way for sure will get us there. I don't know about that way.
Let's go that way.
How's your face? Is it a relief to take a break for a
It
second?
is. I think I can feel my cheeks again.
Honeymoon Trail. Sorry. Boy.
Yeah, I have never been on this trail. That is so crazy. This is steep.
Oh, there's some crazy switchbacks down here
Hey,
further.
this is not a Jeep.
What does that have to do with anything?
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, look at this. We've had to pull stuff out of here before. Completely dead vehicles with no tires. worse than I remember.
I don't know.
It's not like I'm losing power brakes by shutting it off. Or power steering.
Don't know as I would ever recommend anybody to do this in a sandrail.
I've done it in a sandrail.
Are you
before.
sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure you've done this in a sandrail?
Yeah, I'm reliving a past memory right now. Except I was on a quad. It was my dad in the sandrail.
Oh.
And the sandrail was quite a bit more capable than this one.
Wow.
Look at that. Oh, come on.
This is how I'm supporting myself.
This is pretty gnarly. All right, that's enough of that. We have big tires.
Here. You want me to push you?
Nope. There's the original. It goes across the canyon right there, and you can see some of the old bridges.
Wow.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. This is not a not steep trail. I think it's a little safer for me
In the vehicle?
to be in the vehicle.
Yeah, jeez.
This is nice.
Yeah.
Man, we should like come camp out here sometime.
Yeah, well, you know where out here is? You recognize that place?
Oh, that's Sand Hollow.
Yeah.
Holy cow. I didn't realize where we were. Wow.
Is it looking more feasible to get there on time? Oh, geez, this is washed out.
It's only 5:25.
Oh, yeah.
We're totally gonna make it.
Kind of dark. Now those are some lights. No school like the old school. Okay, now we have to see if we can get up this in our non-rock crawler. Okay, that was easy.
It's definitely not a rock crawler, it's a rock bouncer, okay?
Hey.
Man, this one's suspension. pushing on this thing or something.
No, I'm not doing nothing to it. I told you, there's no school like the old school. I like it just the way it is. Except some seat cushion. That
Yeah.
wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, we could put in some seat cushions for sure. Maybe a heater
No,
too.
no.
Maybe
Bring some hand warmers. Oh yeah. Oh crap. My battery cable came undone. Good now. We got a party to get to. I mean, it's been a party. We made it. We're here. Just over there somewhere is where the party's at. I'm not going to show you that because weirdos will ruin it for the rest of us. That last like 5 minutes or 5 miles was cold.
I can't feel my thumbs or my forehead.
Let me hold the chicken. Like any good Christmas party, they had a white elephant gifts. And this is what I ended up with. Sick jacket. And Janelle.
By far the best white elephant gift I've ever gotten.
Meanwhile, by far, the best white elephant I've ever gotten.
It does say Carhartt. Up to debate as to if it's real Carhartt, but
Oh, it's
you know.
authentic. This is authentic, for sure. And it's very fitting. It fits my driving gloves and
It does.
everything. That's all for today's video. Until next time, thanks for watching.